Hi, I'm Brad Shoemaker, owner and founder of Creative Zombie Studios, and this is my co-producer, Stripe. Together with Sean Burris of A&E's Extreme Paranormal and also Shadow Nation, as well as Brandon Peters of Cult Cinema Cavalcade and WhySoBlue.com, and Michelle Suter, the new-coming actress, a voice actress for us, we want to bring you the Don't Flinch Podcast. Don't Flinch Podcast is basically a horror anthology podcast that we're putting together to help bring independent scripts to the podcasting realm. And we're going to do so in kind of a modern way, in a modern take on the 30s and 40s old-time radio drama horror, such as Suspense, also Quiet Please. Of course, you got the Orson Welles Mercury Theater where they did War of the Worlds. We want to kind of take that fun and bring it into a podcasting realm. I hope you enjoy our first episode, the pilot. It is voiced by Sean Burris and Brandon Peters, and also written by Robert Graziosi. I hope you enjoy. It's called Deadly Secret.
Sometimes human places create inhuman monsters. Stephen King. Don't flinch, my pretties. It will all be over soon.
Hey, close the door.
Jenkins, shit! I almost killed you.
Man, I was ready to dig you a grave. Get in here and shut the door. Be quiet.
You laying claim to this whole barn?
I'm guessing you ran into the giant crater in the road that crafted the on-foot detour here?
Yeah. First place I spotted coming out of the woods. I'm surprised you and I are the only ones here. Aren't you worried about them spotting the light?
We should be okay back here. If we hear noises, I'll shut it off. Have you heard any news?
Nothing good. They've tried everything to kill them, but I see you've come prepared.
Who the hell would have ever thought we'd be in the middle of an alien invasion, man? I wasn't sure what to take, so I grabbed the essentials. A lantern, the closest thing I could find to a weapon, and a couple bottles of old Granddad.
Well, I guess that's as good as any. The military's thrown everything at them. At best, it might have slowed them down, but they continue to spread and destroy. I haven't heard anything new for hours. Their technology seemed to jam any sort of communication devices. My phone goes in and out, but even then, you're lucky if anybody with means to broadcast is able.
Probably just a matter of time. What's that old song? It's the end of the world as we know it.
Oh, quiet! Sorry, I thought I heard something. I'm glad you see the humor in our impending death.
We're bouncing missiles off these things with no effect, and you're going to protect us with, what, a pitchfork? Come on, Al.
I guess we do look pretty stupid. I can see the headlines. How we beat the aliens. With farm tools. Let me see that bottle.
My biggest regret? Well, I guess my biggest regret, I never had kids.
You wanting children?
It's not that. There is something I regret. Something I've had to live with for a long time.
Well, what is it?
I can't talk about it.
Aliens are going to eat our brains at any moment. What better time to clear your mind?
Okay, maybe you're right. I've carried this with me for so long. I killed a man.
Bullshit.
It was my old business partner. The business was about to go under. I would have lost everything, man. I flew to a conference out of town. I borrowed a friend's car and I drove all day to get back. I stabbed him. I stabbed him while I was locking up a building for the night.
Wait, I know this. You weren't even a suspect.
Anyway, I took the night deposit bag to make it look like a robbery. I hid his body in the dumpster, and I had enough time to drive back to the conference before he was found. When I got the call about his death, I was sitting with 800 witnesses in the form of patrons at a convention center. No one even questioned me. We had keyman insurance on each other, so I was able to save the business, and I guess I've done well ever since.
Damn, Steve, I knew Walt. He was a good guy.
No, I loved the guy. I loved him like he was my brother. I still miss him. You know, I thought it would feel better, this whole confessional. But what about you? What deep, dark secret have you been hiding?
Nothing, really.
Right. You can't even look at me.
All right. There is this one thing.
I knew it. What did you do?
You can't even mention it to anyone.
Aliens eating our brains, remember?
Believe it or not, I actually forgot about that for a second.
Come on, Al. What did you do?
I've been having an affair with Haley Andrews.
Jim's daughter?
Yeah.
Jesus, Al. She's like what, 15?
Almost.
That's fucked up, man.
Hey, at least I didn't kill her.
Okay, all right. Maybe I don't have the right to judge, but I mean, shit.
She looked 17, though.
That's still underage, Al.
It wasn't like I came onto her. I'm not some random perv. She babysits for us. I drove her home one night. She needed extra money and asked me if I'd kick in an extra 20.
I get the picture.
Well, things advanced from there. I'm not proud of it. Look, I love my wife, but Haley, she has such a sweet...
Al, stop. She's my goddaughter, for Christ's sake.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I had no idea. Wake up. Steven, wake up. It's over.
What? What's happening?
Celebration. Listen. People are celebrating. You must have beat them.
I know it's probably not even 9 a.m. We had plenty last night, man, but a celebration shot of old Granddad's got to be in order. To not getting our brains eaten by E.T.
How about it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine.
Oh my God, we survived.
About last night. What was said here stays here, right?
Definitely.
Three can keep a secret if two of them are dead. Benjamin Franklin. Tonight's tale, Deadly Secret, written by Robert Graziosi, with Sean Burris as Stephen Jenkins and Brandon Peters as Al. Produced by Brad Shoemaker in Creative Zombie Studios. And remember, don't flinch.